Down for living with Emmis in Tenerife. We're here at the port in Los Cristianos. It is about 9:35, and here used to be the Chiringuito Atlanticus, and it closed down for a couple of weeks, and now it's been refurbished, and it looks like it's going to be called Casa Playa, or Beach House, which is good. So they've done all the roofing and stuff. They've put new tables and chairs in. They're looking quite nice. They're not open yet. I think they might be opening, but they're not open just yet. So we're going to go for a walk, and then we'll come back and have a coffee. So cool dudes. It's a beautiful day. A lot of cloud in the sky. Oh, a few wispy ones. We can see La Gomera in the background behind me. It's quite good. Cool dudes. And of course, it's bright sunshine here. Let's see who's on. We've got Peter Porter, Ray Duffy, not a cloud in the sky, frost on the car, oh dear. Christian's on, Tina's on, Snow in Essex, Steve's on, Julie and Barry Keto. How the devil are you, my friends? So I'm going to whack my bag on my back, make sure my thing's closed. Tractor going past. So, here we go. Carl's on, Janet's on, Dom's on, catching us live. So we'll come back to this place now, later on. Casa Playa, looks quite nice. They got food as well, seafood, Canarian kitchen. Let me turn you around so you can see the volleyballers. No snow, just wet. Which way do you want to go, kids? I could turn left to Las Vistas, but we've been that way. Or we could turn right into Los Cristianos, which I think is the way I'm going to go. I like the ones that Kevin does in the back streets, so let's go and do the back streets of Los Cristianos. One week today, flying out to Tenerife, says Tina. Cool dudes. Simon's on. Richard Crook's on from Barnsley. Was that Barnsley? Yep. Carl due him off today. Nettie's on, good morning. Eddie Reed's on. -2 in Durham town. I'm gonna leave old Durham town. No snow here, just wet. Lost Chris Backstreet, says Dom, that's a good idea. Martin Voss. Matt S. from Belfast. Barry Oliver. Just got notification our flight home is delayed due to snow at Edinburgh. Well, grab yourself a couple of Doradas. Simon's on. Morning, Tim. Hope you're well today, Mayor. Just calling me a mayor. Andrew Taylor's on. We're popping to Los Cris shortly on the bus from AF. How are you doing, says Glenn Thompson? Glenn Thompson? You're not the Glenn Thompson we knew in America, eh? I know there's a lot of Glenn Thompsons around, but... Carl's Place, top of the morning. 4 days and counting, Yamaha riders on. Those who don't have work to occupy them find it difficult to live all year in a holiday setup. Do those who don't have work to occupy them find it difficult to live all year in a holiday setup? Okay, good question. Good question. By work, you mean like going out and doing a job, or just like potting around the garden and stuff? But if you got your own money, and if the money is enough to sort of like just live and, well, subsist probably, then yeah, it's just you just do less things. It's just like getting up in the morning. You live outside, basically. You do live outside. and you don't need a job. You can read, educate yourself, go for walks, sit on the terrace, do lots of things. You don't have to be in holiday mode all the time, although we do live outside all the time. Betty's on, good morning. No, it wasn't the guy, no. Would have been a long shot anyway, the Americans. So we're going to go through the, is it easy to open a bank account over there, says Richard Crooks. Okay, the only time I opened a bank account was when I moved over here, and I was European then, and it was dead easy. I just went and said I want a bank account, filled out some forms, and that was it. What you do have to do though is they class you as a, I was going to say terrorist then, as a tourist until you prove that you live here. So there is a slightly different charging methods of banks, but you just need your passport and your NIE. But I think it's one of those things where you got to get a bank account to get certain things, and then certain things to get a bank account. So it's best thing to do is ask in a bank. If you're British, of course. If you're European, it's pretty easy. Just go and show them your NIE and open an account. And there you go. In fact, I think you can. No, I think you do need an NIE. That's the minimum you need. So there we go. Going through the tunnel. The tunnel bar, beers and cocktails. Don't think that's open. Some nice murals here. Bit Gillian Keithley, says Michael. Through the avenues and alleyways. Do, 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 do. Is that Tony Christie? That's a parking spot, if ever there was one. And the dive centre, big fish. I was worrying in these little streets that I might lose signal, but it's been pretty good. There's another parking spot and another one. 84 people watching, 27 thumbs up already. Thank you so much. Hi, Anne. Supermarket. Look at the price of houses. Weekly rental. Oh, there you go. Right, it is. Snowing in Wales, says Alan. Alan Collins. My dad used to spell my dad's name was Alan in the middle name. And he spelt it with a double L and lived in Wales. And all the Welsh laughed because it spells allan. Allan, which means way out. Salida, exit. Allan. Peter Hansen. Thanks for the reminder. Hi Tim, says Peter. Thumbs up. Tunnel bar's been shut for a while. I think I missed thinking over now. Michael McGuinness, research shows that not having a purpose in retirement is a problem. Many people who retire to sunspots tend to be greater than normal problem with alcohol and shin cancer. Okay, that's interesting. I suppose it depends on the people you ask, and the people that are allowed or not allowed, but people who are able to retire to the sun. So you'd really need a double blind to find out how many people did they ask that weren't retired to the sun, that retired to somewhere But it's rainy. I suppose the skin cancer would reduce if you retire to a place that's cloudy. And alcoholism as an addiction, I don't believe that, to say the truth. I think you're making it up. Post the link to the sources and I'll have a look, but I don't think that's true. Jackie's on, freezing Shoreham, Cornish cryptos on, Shoreham by sea, there you go. Yep, somebody's taking 67.73 out of my account. Jeremy Maggs, morning Tim. Jeremy from Treochi. I had a chat with you before Christmas in Los Cristianos, coming back 6 weeks. 4 inches of snow. Hey Jeremy, we met by the church, I think, did we? So I'm not going all the way up to the top. Sue FedEx, snowing in Watford. So we're going to get to the end here, and then we have to make a decision. Actually, we can go through. I might lose signal if I go through. No. Double can afford to be an alcoholic now that €1 a pint's gone. €1 a pint was few and far between, my friend. I think our village has still got a 150 pint in Monte Cristo. A lot of others have gone to 180 or €2, but Monte Cristo has kept it up. The Euro pint has not gone, it's just harder to find. There used to be one up here along the front where they did a pint for 95 cents. It was a loss leader. They still do it, but it's takeaway now in a plastic beaker, and their actual pint is 150. There's also in San Eugenio, that bar that does 150 a pint, that does $1 a pint, and a couple of others, but they're not as many as it used to be. Should we go down or up? Let's go up. Hey up, says Bob. Bob Butters. 105 people watching now. My name must have got around. Thanks to all the other vloggers that push my channel. Went out for last night to watch football. $4.95 a pint. Whew. It probably was a pint though. I think the pints here are 0.4 of a litre. So it's not really a pint. Toast, 1 slice ham madge, half slice of marmalade, 1 dark chocolate digestive for me. That's a beautiful breakfast. I'm going to have a pretzel. Lynn says, good morning, Tim and Christina. Christina's meditating today. Bikini, shall I get one? Fish and meat. And barbecue. Coming up to the church now, where there will be a bench with my name on it. Danny, good morning. Los Gigantes going home on Sunday. Give Chris our best. These hills are hard work. Do you want me to go for a walk? Just send me an email, Denny. Get a mankini. What's the temperature there? 22, I think, 23 in the shade. A lot hotter in the sun. So my balcony this morning was 21 degrees at 7:30. And we're like 3rd story up. Nice seats in the shade. Go and grab one before the other old fogies grab them. That's full of bird doos. Let's sit here. Aye. There we go. Ladles and jelly spoons. Here we go. So we're here at the church. Let's just set this off for a minute. I'd love to fly my drone here, but I don't trust myself. What I'd have to do, I'd have to go around the corner and take off in a quiet area and then just fly it over quite high. Get a couple of things of the church here. But hey, one of the good things about the microphone is I can be a bit further away from the camera and you still hear me. And that's pretty cool, and it's not going hollow. But the thing is, I can't see what you're saying because I don't have glasses. Have a wonderful time, Lynn. It's lovely at Christmas, it's all lit up, it is. Bumped into Rick and Shelley yesterday, they were telling us about the move. Neighbours now, yeah, we are neighbours now, yeah. Morning everyone, I saw them on Monday night. Nice guy walking through the streets before the hustle and bustle picking up. Yep, says James. Be there Monday afternoon, says Lynn. If anybody wants to go for a walk, just let me know. Send me an email, me@timothydowd.com. Don't feel like you have to, you know. It's sometimes I think I'm saying I want to go for a walk with you. If you ignore me, then I'm upset, which I'm not, because I know you're on holidays. And sometimes you just don't want to go for a walk. If you wanted to go for a walk but you don't fancy walking, let me know and we'll just come up for a coffee. And I'll interview you on a coffee. And if you don't want to be on camera, but you want to say hello, come to Meet Up Monday. We can always keep you out of the camera. Fortuna last week, Tim, just past small fillet, €15, very good. Cool dude. Bernie's on. Jackie Wheatland looks lovely first thing in the morning before it gets busy. It is actually. And it's crisp as well. I mean, even though I say it's 22 degrees, there is, when you're in the shade, there is a sort of a nice crisp wind, which I quite like. I've got 50 factor on now though, because I've been burning myself, look. I don't think you can see that. Patsy's on. James, we did that one. Okay, I think we got everybody. I bought you most days if it was there, Tim, mate. That's cool. So we got this nice square here. Uh, 113 people watching, 54 people have given us a thumbs up. Thank you so much. So, I'm going to put my backpack on now. So we're outside Bar La Gabota, and they used to just have 2 or 3 tables outside, but now they've got the other side of the street, which is good. Take my life in my hands going down steps. There's a bank. Shall I go in and ask him how easy it is? Now, this hotel's quite nice. Had ever on. Mate of mine stayed here once. We came in for a drink. It's quite good. Have a quick look in. I don't think it's cheap, but it's not madly expensive. Hotel Reveron Plaza. Looks very nice. De Kevin zei, en nu was neer, einfach sehr schön und dort Urlaub zu machen, ja. Wir haben einen Haufen Deutsche, die kommen. Meisten gehen im Norden zum Puerto de la Cruz. Aber wir haben so ein Kontingent hier im Süden. Es sind auch ein paar German Bars, Little Germany in unserem Dorf. Und Bar Berlin bei Monkey Beach Club da. Look for tuners. Hit the thumbs up. Kevin the Scotsman did vlogs there a few days ago. I haven't seen the ones he's not, well, because he went home and then he saves them then. So Scott's Kev stayed there. We used to have banks. My car got gobbled up, that BBA baby. Oh dear. Oh dear. Smash the like, it's free. Morning, Johnny Vlogger. What day are you arriving, Johnny? There's a lot to be said for contentment, and that's what counts when you've worked hard all your life. You haven't had all your life yet. So let's go this way. We've been on 22 minutes now, Monday evening, okay. So you won't make the 13th then, but you might make the 20th, yeah? Any half a round of golf before the snow arrives. Catch you later. Tune in tonight. Balcony Banter tonight. Thanks for the segue there. Balcony Banter tonight is on our channel. At Timothy Dowd, living with MS in Tenerife. Take my life in my hands. And the topic is childhood memories. Christina's going to talk about her childhood memories. I'll talk about my childhood memories. And we're inviting you to come along and talk about your childhood memories if you want. Lynn says we're over on the 13th, about 5 o'clock. Cool dude. As I say, if you fancy coming to the Monday meetup, we're there on the 13th. But also I heard there's a lot of people around on the 20th. So if you all want to get together, don't forget to go to timothydowd.com and register your interest. Doesn't cost you anything. It's just to let us know how many people are coming so we can warn the bar, basically. So I've put the registration up for the 13th, and on the 14th I'll put the registration up for the next one. So you've got a week to register. Cole gets off the plane, comes to see Tim. You're a cool dude, Cole. I'll never forget that. You don't have to do that, you know. We can meet up another time if you're knackered. Where are you staying? Down here somewhere? Oh, Las Vistas, isn't it? This is a quiet area this time in the morning. Star of Bengal. I like. Dom, if you want to join in also, if you just hold your phone sideways, you can come in and chat to us. The link is on my website, timothydowd.com/live, L-I-V-E. It also gives you an idea, and it's up right now, so if you want to test it out, you can go and do that. Go to timothydowd.com/live, press the button to join the studio. It's not streaming out, but it will let you test your microphone and your camera and stuff. So you can go in there, no problem. We got Gordon, hi Tim, from a cold but sunny Dublin, over 21st, get the beers in the fridge, Paul. Yeah, I got a place in last visit. Good. I think I got everybody. Terry and Louise is on. Oh, don't worry, Gordon. I knew exactly what you meant. I knew what you meant. CCL's place. Be great to meet up, Lynn. No, CCL. It's Cole's place. I thought CCL's place. You're not far from me. I'm in the Mariola Park Hotel. There you go. So, Vinos y Tapas. Destino. Dane Doofus. Good morning, Dane. So we're going to walk up to Dan, say hello if he's there. If not, we'll say hello to the people who are there. And then we'll take a turn round and go back to that cafe in the title called Casa Playa. Stephen Dunn, found your channel through the Macmaster, thank you. Best from a snowy island. Thanks for coming in, Stephen. It's my favourite bit of real estate. How much apartment or house is priced in Tenerife, and what's the best way to get started if you're thinking of moving to sunny Spain, says Michael Healy. Wait. Pickpockets around. Hi from New Zealand. Okay, it depends. If you're European, it's you come over and look, buy a house, move in. Dead simple. If you're not European, you have to get a visa. And if you're coming to live here, if you're coming on holiday, you just call one of my two mates, either Simon Sutton George or the admin of I Love Tenerife Facebook group. That's, I can't remember his bloody name now. Anyway, Simon Sutton George is good. And they'll give you all the professional advice you need based on this. Prices, I think it's a buyer's market at the moment, I think I heard Simon say. So you can get some good deals. Give them a call. The buyer doesn't pay anything, I don't think. It's the seller that pays the estate agent, so you can go and get sorted anytime you like. The sun's beating down now. So here we are at the church. Hi, Tina. They're the hard workers of Tenerife.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
We're always the hard workers of Tenerife.
I like this. Much more open, isn't it?
Yeah.
Much more open. What's on offer today?
Everything's on offer today.
What do you recommend for somebody who doesn't like too much sort of gets seasick but wants to go and see whales and dolphins?
Catamaran.
The catamaran, is that better, is it?
Most stable boats out there.
Yeah?
That sort of thing.
That one. Whale and dolphin watching tour, there you go. And what about up the mountain?
Drinks included. You've got all your tours. You've got your Tadey, a half day. You've got your Tadey full day, which is basically takes in the north of the island as well. Icod, Garachico.
Garachico, okay, cool.
So yeah, fantastic trip.
You see the dragon tree as well, do you, on that one?
Yeah.
I think my brother did that one with you guys.
I've read it 3 times and make a wish, it comes true.
Does it?
Apparently, I mean, I've not won the lottery yet. So.
I have, it's about 2 bob. Right guys, so don't forget, this is Tenerife First Excursions. Don't forget to come here and book all your excursions. And Barraquito, typical 1% of the sales price of the agent UK, I guess, is similar in Tenerife. I don't think it is. Buying a house here is more than 1% and it's 5%, is it something?
I think it's a bit more than that, actually.
Yeah?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you finish all your taxes and everything.
Aye.
So,
Don't buy a house, not unless you got millions to squander.
yeah, that's it.
Come and rent.
Most people do, don't they?
Exactly. See you lads, see ya. So we turn around now. Yeah, if you're buying a house to come and live here, it's different to buying a house as a holiday investment. Has the Viking boat stopped? The Viking boat has not stopped, Johnny. I don't, well, I'm talking out of turn here. I know that Dan is no longer involved with the running of it, but I think he still does sell tickets if it's going. But hey, don't know. Commission. I think the commission of selling a house is way over 5%. It's very lucrative to be an estate agent here. But also you've got to bring the boxy. You can't just set up as a estate agent and say you want a house here, there you go. You've got to know your way around all the paperwork, all the laws, solicitors and what have you. Yeah, from Las Vistas, this is the closest. There's the Viking ship in the distance, so. You want to buy and move over. As I say, it depends what visa you're going to get. You can buy a house here. The Pearsons did it. So they came over on a non-lucrative visa. That means they're not allowed to work. So if you want to be able to work here, you have to come over on a different visa. If you can work remotely, you could probably even get another type of visa, what they call it. Digital nomad, that's the one I'm looking for. So this is the main drag. Go moving to Tim's block. We have 2 blocks on our that are rental only. And in fact, our next door neighbour's moving out next month. So if you're looking for a flat with 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, and 2 bed, 1 bath, 2 balconies, one looking out the street, one looking over the pool. Yeah, 880 a month plus bills. Bills are about 70 a month. So 950, I'd say. So call it a grand all in with your telephone and everything. Grand a month, and that's guaranteed for 7 years. I've actually interviewed Simon twice. Go back in my catalogue of films and look for Aftcast when I was doing the Aftcast vlogs, and Simon Sutton George, and you'll get everything there. Great to meet everyone out there. Perfect. You'll have to do a Johnny Vlogger meetup Tuesday, Johnny. If you do a meetup Tuesday, I'll come. Just pick a spot and say I'll be here on Tuesday at whatever time, and then go live, and we'll all come and say hello. 146 people watching, 77 thumbs up already. Nelly from Fuerteventura. Hope you're having a great time. Hope you're really having a great time. Eugene McGeever. International Women's Day today. It is, and that's why Cleo can't make it tonight, because she's translating at an International Women's Gala tonight. She's translating from Spanish into English, and so she can't make Balcony Banter tonight. And Juliane is joining in, but she's in the north, so she's coming in remotely like Ian is. That's a weird laugh, wasn't it? Germans. Yep, so, but tonight me and Christina on the balcony. Ian from Dundee and Juliane from the north, I think Puerto de la Cruz or the area there. She'll tell us where she is tonight, I think. Cleo won't be able to make it, as I say, because she's doing other stuff, but then it gives you guys a chance to come in and say hello. So, Bristol Airport has postponed some flights. Oh dear. Busy bus driver, good morning. Tim and all. Walking, talking foodies, good morning. Hi, Nick. Rent first, buy. Yeah, basically, I would recommend that. If you're coming over for a longer period, I would rent for the first year. And because if you rent for less than a year, you're paying tourist prices. But if you rent for a year, then you'll get a reasonable price. Anything between $750 and $1,200 is a good rent at the moment. It used to be about $500 to about $1,100, but now it's gone up. You can even get more. I think you can go up to about $2,500 for an apartment here now. So, but they are pretty good. But as I say, all you need here is a place to sleep, a place to cook, and a load of outside space. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need a living room, dining room, walk-through kitchen, all that crap. All you need is a place to sleep, a place to cook, oh, and a room to put your crap. Because, I mean, storage is at a premium here, right? So you need a room to put your crap, or have an office with crap in it like I've got, a place to sleep, and a place to cook. Cool dudes. Right, we've been on 36 minutes, so I'm going to turn you around and we're going to go for a walk. Oh. I used to do magic at this restaurant, they used to like it. I'll have to find out how these work one of these days. Get a bracket to screw on. What does that say? And a loo too. Bathroom is pretty good. Yeah, you probably do need a bathroom. So there we go. So the 95-cent pint, but it's takeaway only now. So a pint of lager in a frosted glass, $1.75, and 95 cents to take away in a plastic glass, I should imagine. Here's a breakfast. English breakfast, $2.50. Ooh. Abora, my bar. That's what we're going to buy, is a bar with accommodation, Johnny. Got the ferry and the port. Rules for drinking in the streets. The law states that you cannot consume alcohol on the street. I think I've not seen anybody arrested for just drinking on the street, but I have seen them sort of moving people on and stuff, you know. Hey, Leonie. Have you used a drone, Tim? What are the rules? Any ideas? Yeah, I do have a drone. I've got a drone in my backpack, actually, which I'm going to fly in a minute. If you go onto my channel, I've got a playlist called Drone, and that'll show you the lovely coastline from Los Cristianos through to Los Cristianos and bits in between. The rules are very similar to British rules. You have to register as an operator, which costs you nothing. You register with the AESA, AESA, That's like the Civil Aviation Authority here in Spain. And all you have to do is have a residence permit and an ID. If you got an electronic ID, because you pay your tax and your municipal stuff, then it's online and immediate. You just put all your details in and get it. But I didn't have a electronic ID since I stopped work. So yeah, basically, oh, this is new. Let's have a look at this. So basically, you should register as an operator ID. Once you got your operator ID, you have to put that with your name and address and contact details on the drone itself, and it's got to be fireproof and whatever.
Hey. Sorry.
No problema. Live.
¡Eh! ¡Tenerife! ¡Woohoo!
143. And when you fly the drone, you're not allowed to take off with people in your vicinity that are not involved with your mission, they call it. So all you have to do is when you take your drone out, if there's anybody closer, you call them over and say, do you want to look? And they say yes. And then they're part of your mission. So that's all right. But you should be pretty good. So this is the reduced mobility access to near the front of the beach. All right. Numbers are getting up, yeah. Beautiful views. So it's good for kiddies things as well. I think with the rules and regulations and laws, they're there for a reason. So they don't want you to be drunk on the streets or having street parties, which is what was the problem during COVID, of course. But I think if you're just walking around with a beer in your hand and a policeman's got nothing better to do, he might come and sort of say, hey, that's not allowed. But you're not going to get thrown to the ground, I don't think. Just be, it's the same as the rules on this channel. The rules on this channel, honesty, integrity, and respect. So as long as you got honesty, integrity, and respect, you should be good to go anywhere in the world, I imagine. And stop complaining. Here's the corner bar. Now we've got to go through this gluts now. So this is this bar over there, and this is the other bar. That sits over here. I've not been stopped by the police on a live up to now, but I only go out in the mornings. Meet up Mondays in a bar. Balcony banters on my balcony. So sometimes on a Friday I'll be out and about, but again, I got the big camera there, so I'm not really vlogging. I'm a journalist in that respect. So they might actually ask me if I've got a license. Well, probably journalism's, you don't really need a license. Stuart, could you do the sun? It's snowing here to average. The sun's there, my friend. It's just you got clouds between you and it. It's the same sun. Keep death off the roads, right on the pavement. Thought it was going to be locked up. That sounds like a clickbaity title for me. I was nearly locked up. Los Cristianos is very nice. They got a nice front, so it's from the port all the way around to the Playa Callao Beach, so Playa Callao, and some nice hotels quite close to the beach over there. You got little small bespoke hotels and apartments in the town itself, and some up the back. And there's some hostels as well. If you go on Kevin's channel, the Scotsman in Tenerife, and look at some of the hostels he stayed in, they're dirt cheap, 20 odd pound a night, and they're right like two streets back from the beach. So as I say, if you want a place to crash, that's cool. So we're on 46 minutes now. We're going to go back to where we started at the corner of Las Vistas and see if that new restaurant is open. Stuart, the Arona Gran, yeah, it's really good. The Arona Gran is right at the end. Well, second from the end. Some vloggers in there at the moment, I saw. 155 people watching, cool dudes. And 93 thumbs up. Hey, somebody's giving me some money. Oh, Duffers. Henry Duffy, thank you so much. I should go and spend that immediately. You're on the live cam, am I? Vloggers, vlogging vloggers. La guitarra. Buenos días. It's beautiful. These are open for lunch. And at the end here you got El Cine. Great seafood restaurants. They're prepping right now. And this is the way in. There's the details of El Cine. So it's opposite the Viking ship, in between the excursion shop and the Farmacia. It's actually a Parapharmacias. Is it? Or is it a real one? It could be a real one. So this is where you get all your go fishing. You can get fishing from Dan as well, but you can also book it direct. The dive centre here as well. Whoa. Moira Fitzsimmons, have a wee coffee tea. That's going to be a massive coffee, Moira. Thank you so much. If anybody wants to support the channel anonymously, you can go to timothydowd.com/sponsor and you can sponsor us there. We know who you are, obviously, but if you don't want to be public, then that's another way for helping the channel out. But thank you so much for everybody who supports the channel. Without you guys, we couldn't be doing this, you know. And you help just by watching the adverts as well. Was there adverts on this one? Did I turn them on? I can't remember. Let me know if you watched an advert before before you came on. So this is the car park by the port. So you need 2 rooms for crap. That's right, yeah. The bathroom and the crap room, yeah. He's just arrived. I'm parked over there in the corner. So we're going to go up these steps over to Casa Playa. Have you got buy me a coffee set up? What I do is I just do a PayPal thing. It's called paypal.me and it's Christina's PayPal account. So you put in paypal.me/livingwithms and that'll go straight to Christina's account. And from that account we pay the telephones, we pay the data, we pay the monthly thing for the StreamYard. Take my life in my hands. And Christina's books, of course. A lot of people give Christina audiobooks to read. So she can get 3 audiobooks for $24.95. So as soon as we get that amount in, because you give as much or as little as you want. So as soon as we get that amount in, I buy Chris 3 books. Or maybe I buy a beer and 2 books, we don't know. It's open again, so let's see it. Jimmy England, watching from Landamar, Costa. What is it? Oh, Los Cristianos. Okay, cool. What's the score with phone data, Tim? 3 mobiles are going to charge me megabucks for roaming when I'm over next week. Go to timothydowd.com and on the front page there is there's a link to Lobster. Order a Lobster card for I think it's €12 or €15 or whatever, and that'll give you 28 days data. I think it's 25 gig of data, which is enough for me for a month to do these vlogs, so you got plenty of data there. I think it's 25. In fact, I think you get double now if you're a new member. So go there, but use my link and then I get a kickback. And the good thing is that when you leave, you just park the number, and then when you come again, you get the rest of you get the other 21 days. So if you've got 28 days and you're here for 7. Then you use 7 days worth of time, if you like, because it's unlimited calls and your data. And then if you park it when you leave, your data in the time stops and starts again when you come back. So it's a good deal. Lobster. But go to timothydowd.com and on the front page there is an advert that I put up there for the Lobster. The legality of it, I'm not sure about if you put a table on the street and eat and drink. But I think the police have got better things to do. As long as you're not making a nuisance of yourself, you're not blocking anything, and you're not sort of going crazy, I think they'll just leave you alone myself. But from the legal point of view, it's probably not legal to drink on the streets there. But, as I say, respect, integrity, honesty. If you're asked to stop, just stop. Don't complain. So they've got massive music going on here. But I'm going to go in anyway because it sounds like elevator music. Hi, Ethan. So, this is new. I'll show you the... So we've got appetizers here. And then salads. And rice. Minimum 2 people. But the price is per person. Fresh from the sea. Farm to table, Mexican tacos, 2 per portion. Playa snacks. Baked goods and ice cream selection. So we're going. See if we can sit somewhere where there's no music. Where's the ice cream thing? Ethan, go and see my mate Dan in Tenerife First Excursions.com. He'll look after you, or one of his staff will look after you. Tenerife First Excursions.com. The link is in the description of this video. Cool dude. So you got nice places to sit. I'm just going to mute you for a second. Okay. Sorry about that. It's this button here I got to press. Okay. I'll start again. Thank you so much for the donation, I was saying. And Avis has got, when you're in the picking your bags up, I think there's a place you can go to pick your car up, and your key, and then you go out to the car park and again.
Hello.
¿Qué tal?
¿Qué tal?
Un café leche grande
Sí, perfecto.
y una botella de agua con gas.
Perfecto.
Gracias.
De nada.
Avis located in arrivals. I think they're all on the same thing. I haven't been there for a while, and I never rented a car I always rented a car from the hotel. So what I typically did was come over, get to the hotel, and then get them to deliver a car to the hotel. I thought that was easy for me because I didn't want to travel, and especially if I'm having a drink and then get up and have to drive, especially in the night or whatever it was. But yeah, so but I have seen them. They're all on the same level, I think. Maybe if you go online to aena.es and you put in the thing, it'll give you a floor plan of all the stuff like that. or just go to the Avis website and then ask pickup in Tenerife. Should give you all the details there. But it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. Andrew does a pick up and drop off, but I think he doesn't do it. He doesn't have an office there. Cornish Crypto, thank you so much. Morning. Can you hear me, mother? That's it. Yeah. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I will. Gotta go. See you, Ray. Thank you for all your help, and we'll see you next time you're over. At TFS, Avis has the office in front of you by the baggage carousels with the others. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Thanks. De nuevo?
Oh, nee, het is goed. Goed. Nee, maar wie zo.
Oh, you look. Are you fans?
Oh, nee, het is goed.
You're not fans? I saw you on Friday morning, Walker Cayo. That was the new cocktail bar next to Nebula. It opened yet? It's not open yet. It's open, but it's owned by the same people though. So they should be open in the next few weeks. It's a cocktail and gin bar. So Eddie, the guy who owns the Nebula, is a world famous and world crowned cocktail juggler. So I think it's his dream to have his own cocktail bar where he does the shows, and he's got some guys that he's training up as well, so it should be pretty good. So it'll not only be like a cocktail bar to chill out, but it'll also be a show bar, I think, with professional cocktail waiters and stuff, which means you're gonna have to drop a couple of bob. You know, you're not gonna go in, he's not gonna juggle you $1 a pint. Johnny Vlogger, don't get scammed on car insurance. I saw you Friday morning, yeah, we did that one. Moira had a few days, very heavy cold, dear. Cole's place, get that one. Ray Duffy's gone, that one. Okay, I think I've caught up with everybody. Teddy and Louise Cool. Hey, if you want to sponsor a cocktail evening with your fat wallet, give us a call. I'll bring Christina down. Avoid OK mobility. Oh, okay. So, ladles and jelly spoons. I'll wait for my coffee to come. Ethan, I arrived Friday. Cool dude. The weather's warming up a bit as well now. It was cool for the last couple of weeks, off and on, but we've seen a marked improvement in the weather in the evenings, so that's good to know. There's still a bit of a breeze coming off the sea quite now, but I like that, you know. But don't forget 50 factor, definitely 50 factor, because you will booked Auto Rising this time. Okay, Auto Rising is not bad, German company. Auto Rising, okay, there you go. I think the people like the music more than the punters. It's pretty monotonous, isn't it? Especially that loudness. You're right. You know, I must admit, Lee, if you're watching, I've not watched any of your Benidorm stuff. Mainly because I'm not really interested in Benidorm, but a lot of people have said I've got to see the ones with you and Jeff Carter, and it's hilarious, so I will look at that. But you know my sense of humour is slightly different than a lot of other people's sense of humour. But I will nip in and have a look. Thanks for all you've done for me, Lee, if you're watching. And yeah, just keep on doing it, man. Keep on doing it. Well done on the 100,000. There we go. So here we go.
Leche largo.
Leche largo. There you go.
Agua con gas.
I'd hate to see the small ones. Much as gas is dead.
Hello, how are you?
What's your name and where are you from?
Gonzalo. I'm Gonzalo. I'm from Uruguay, South America.
Gonzalo from Uruguay, South America.
I'm living here from 18 years ago. Now.
18 years?
Yes.
Wow.
And you?
I live here since 2014.
Okay, that's
so
good.
7, 8 years, 8,
okay.
9 years.
Perfect,
maybe.
perfect. Enjoy your time.
Thank
See
you.
We
Thank you.
expect you here in Southern Tenerife, Casa Playa.
Casa
Thank
Playa.
you.
When did it open?
We opened on last Saturday.
Last Saturday, so it's
Yeah.
brand new.
Brand new.
I've already shown you the menu
Nice.
at the front, so come and give them some love
you.
here. And tell them Tim sent you. Fancy St Patrick's Irish pub walk next Friday, Tim. Ooh, you know, I do, I do. But, and this is a big but, I don't want to take any kit with me. I don't want to take a camera with me. I can take my phone, I suppose. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. That's the 17th, right? There's your biscuit. Biscuit for a biscuit. Let's just stir it. Can you hear the music at all? Oh, Christina's well, she is. She's meditating. I actually woke her up early this morning. Normally I won't wake her up until I leave. No, I woke her up early this morning. Okay, that's the end of the battery. So I'm going to do what I did the other day. Nick, got to go? Okay. Sounds good, Moira. I'll get the battery out. And we shall see. 100%. So everybody said, when I did it on Monday, everybody said the microphone, that the one without the microphones. Hello, Ian. See you later, folks. So we're on the other microphone now. Just plugging in. Cool, dude. So now you're probably going to get a bit of wind noise, but that's okay. Susan's on, good morning. And Moira's on. Oh, that's nice. Oops, back Tim. Regards to Webby. I will definitely give you Webby. Start Costa Adeje and visit every Irish bar from there to Los Cristianos live. I'll leave that to you and Johnny, mate. Christina only allows me out till 7:30, 8 o'clock anyway. So, and I'm not Irish. So, I don't even celebrate St. George's Day. Leonie Lang, thanks for popping in. Hope to meet you next time you're over. 8 weeks today, fly out to sunny Tenerife. Can't wait, says Mick. So, I'm going to push tonight's balcony banter. 5:55 live on our balcony. Oh, sun went in. And tonight's topic is childhood memories. Childhood memories. What bar's that, Tim? I'll go over and one come. Okay, John. For those of you just joining us, in the title of this video, it is called Casa Playa, and it is the bar right at the end of Las Vistas Beach. So right behind me is the port. I'll turn you guys round. Boom, 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 boom. So this is the bar, and then this is Las Vistas Beach. Okay, and it used to be called Chiringuito Atlanticus. Chiringuito Atlanticus. And now it's called Casa Playa, and it opened last Saturday, and it's open at 10 o'clock in the morning. Perdone signora, abiertas a las 10, ¿sí? Abiertas a las 10 in the mañana. Gracias. Yeah, they're open at 10 o'clock in the morning, so you can't get your early morning coffee here, but you can get like a coffee morning. Sun's coming in and out. There's just a couple of wispy clouds, so don't worry. And there's access to the beach here, access to the port there. The music they're playing could do with a wee bit of variation, yeah. I'm just hoping that it's nobody's going to claim it as their composition, because basically it's just somebody falling on a keyboard, isn't it, really? Ugh. Cat on a keyboard. So we got the nice Santolin water in a bottle, in a nice glass, with hielo y limon, ice and lemon. So we'll get the bill now and scream. So I'm going to look to see if I can. It's pretty windy, so I don't know whether I can fly the drone or not. But if I do, I'm going to fly over, because the last thing I photographed was the art centre, which isn't open. And so now I'm going to come round here. Congas is con is with. If you remember, chili con carne is with meat, con carne, and the word for without is it's a sin to have it without alcohol, sin alcohol. So con is with and sin is without. So with or without you will be con or sin tu. Con or sin tu. Well, if you don't know him, it's con or sin usted. Con or sin usted. Boring. The music's boring. Oh, for 11s, that's it. Music's a pain sometimes. I have to edit, play the music on top, cut it out. If you're doing if you've got a Mac and you're using Final Cut Pro, they have a fantastic voice isolation feature. All you do is you go anywhere you like with music or whatever you want, and then you just put voice isolation on the whole track, and it takes all the background noise out, all the chit chat in the background, and all you hear is me. Sometimes it sounds a bit dead as well, so you can actually bring a little bit back. So just don't do 100% voice isolation, come back at about 70%, 80%, and then you'll still get the little bits of background noise. But that's great, so buy yourself a Mac, get yourself Final Cut Pro, and turn on voice isolation. You don't take fizz, yep, sin gas. Sin gas, por favor. Love the beach bar. Joys of the sea without the sand, exactly. Music's a pain. Congas, with or without. Did that one. Music the plane, we did that one. Glad it only had 3 nights in January and saved money, as weather wasn't that good. Might have to go for a week at a time. You know, I reckon, whoops, what have I done there? I reckon you can't come to Tenerife for less than 2 weeks, because you don't relax in the first week and there's so much to see, you know. So I would really recommend, if you can make it and if you get the time off, to come for 2 weeks. Even 10 days isn't enough, so 2 weeks is really good. You get 2 weekends in there. You come midweek even, it's even better, because you can come in on the Wednesday, you get a weekend, and you get a Wednesday, you get another weekend. It's perfect, you know. This music is getting on my wick, I tell you. What does Maureen say? Love the beach, exactly. Gotta go see it. No Mac yet. I got to go, no Mac yet. You get the best Mac to get for a vlogger at the moment is a MacBook Air M1. The M2's out, that means the M1's cheaper. But you've got to get the 512 model. Don't get the 256 model. The reason being is the 256 model of integrated memory uses 1 bus. The 512 uses 2 buses, so it's double the data rate. It's not only double the size, but it's double the data rate. So for editing 4K footage, you would need an M1 or an M2 if you can afford it, and 512 as the minimum storage. there you go. And then get yourself a couple of external drives for the masses of footage that you get, like a Samsung T7 or something like that. And the jobs are good. Fits in a backpack. Edit, publish from anywhere. I'm gonna ask the guy for the bill now. I forgot his name now. La cuenta, por favor. See you, Moira. I've got to go back now. I've been on 75 minutes. So we'll get the bill, I'll tell you how much it is. And if you need to go, pop back on catch up and find out. And we'll see you tonight on Balcony Banter. So I'm reckoning $2.50 for the coffee and maybe $1.50 for the water. So I'd say €5 with a tip. If it's more than that, I would say it's expensive. I suppose it's worth it though. I mean, it's right on the beach, right in Los Cristianos. But I'm working on around about coffee and a water, €5 should be good. So 133 people still on, cool dude. Getting used to it now, getting the vibe. I'll start dancing in a minute. Private dancer, dancer for money. Vlogger. She was filming me. Filming her. What was it? Good night from me, a good night from him.
Please. Gracias.
Muchas gracias. It was exactly €5. Gracias, señor.
Muchas gracias, señor.
So if you want to get the I'm on table 10. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so it's time to start packing up. I'm going to see if I can fly the drone here. I'm going to go over by the rocks over there, set it off, and then do a quick tour around the beach, and then back home for Chris. Actually, I've got to go shopping. What time is it? Oh, I'm late. Don't worry. It's Wednesday today, so we're not doing nothing till Balcony Banter. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining me today, and hope you enjoyed the walk. I hope you enjoyed the coffee. I hope you enjoyed the music, and we'll see you tonight, Balcony Banter 5:55. On Friday, I'm going to be out and about again. I don't know whether Webby's coming this Friday, but I'm going to do something with the camera, I think. Unless, of course, I decide just to go for a drink in the village. I'm not sure yet. If you're in the village, contact me if you want to get together. And well, we can go down to Monte Cristo or something on Friday and do a show there. I'll interview you. Sticky 13, don't forget, somebody won €350 last week. So let me know. Google things like this one next. And if you want to sponsor the channel, you can do it right here through PayPal. You can subscribe for free right here, and I'll put the merchandise in the corner. It's Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife saying thank you and goodbye. See ya. Would wanna be ya.